Hello, everyone. I'm Drunk Farmer, and welcome to NFL Picks. Yes, last week I sucked. I did. I don't know what happened. First of all, what happened to Green Bay? You're playing a team that's under 500 at home. You had a week off and you lost in this team. You lost in Minnesota. Are you kidding me? Come on, Packers, you're better than that. And I know a lot of Packer fans were really heartbroken by that. Seriously, I think they were. That was a hard. That was a hard game to. That was a hard game to swallow, wasn't that, Green Bay? Yeah. What else? Who else? Um, my God, Cincinnati beat Tennessee. Shocked by that. Seriously, I thought Tennessee was just going to steamroll them. But hey, you know what? I'm telling you, this Cincinnati team, they got a lot of heart. They got a lot of fight in them, and I got a soft spot for them because their head coach used to be quarterback from the University of Nebraska, in which that's the state I live in, and I'm a Husker fan. So there you go. That's why I have a soft spot for Cincinnati. Hmm? Kinky, huh? Um, oh my gosh, what else? The Rams. LA forgot. The LA was still on vacation. LA saw all this beach in Miami, and then they went on vacation, and Miami beat them. I don't know what happened to the Rams. They were supposed to be really good this year, but it's starting to turn out that the Rams are starting to get a little mediocre right now. I mean, they got beat by a team that's under 500. Go figure. I mean, well, they were at 500. Miami was a 500 team at the time. Now they're above. They're one game above 500. Huh. LA, what happened to you, Rams? What happened? Baltimore, Pittsburgh, that was the game of the week. That lived up to a lot of expectations there. Great game, close game. Came down to the last few minutes of the game, like every other game Pittsburgh's been playing. It wasn't the greatest game that Pittsburgh's played so far this year, but Baltimore's a tough team. And either way, it's always a bloodbath when Baltimore and Pittsburgh get together. But it was a good game, close game, and I'm glad it fit Pittsburgh. And by the way, Pittsburgh's still undefeated. San Francisco and the Seahawks. Well, Seahawks bounced back. They just basically cremated San Francisco. San Francisco had no chance. And Seattle at home, like I said, they're a different team at home. Seriously, they are. Oh my gosh, I'm just love recapping. The Chargers. I thought I had an upset with the Chargers. That was a Chargers in Denver last week. That was kind of a tossy up, kind of flip a coin game. Well, I lost that game, but that's okay. If you watch the Phillies and Dallas, boy, that was an ugly Sunday night game, wasn't it? But hey, the Phillies won, so hey, it's Dallas. They're in deep crap anyway. So hey, Dallas fans, here's an idea. Wait till next year. Um, Last night's game, Tampa Bay and the Giants. The Giants came that close from beating Tampa Bay. That close, but unfortunately, they didn't. Damn. But hey, wait a minute. Nice feather in the Giants cap to beat Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But Tampa Bay held out and they won only by 2 points. They didn't even cover the point spread. New England, wait till next year. New England's got a lot of problems. And Sunday, that was proven. Buffalo Bills still are tough at home and still they're doing right. So here's what's going on with the division leaders at probably like the halfway point of the NFL season. You got Buffalo still leading the AFC East. AFC North, you got Pittsburgh. The AFC South, Tennessee. Actually, they're tied with Indiana. So that's going to be a division game and that should be fun. That's a tight race in the AFC South. The AFC West, Kansas City, they're 7-1, and well, then there's a lot. Then the Raiders. NFC East, Philadelphia with a record of 3-4. They're leading the division. Let's see. Then followed by Washington, Dallas, and the New York Giants. It's going to be funny if Philadelphia gets into playoffs. Green Bay is leading the NFC North at 5-2, followed by my Bears are at 5-3. I knew we couldn't beat New Orleans. New Orleans has been, well, it was sad. Anyway, NFC South, Tampa Bay is 6-2. New Orleans is only a game back at 5-2. The West, it's pretty much Seattle, followed by Arizona at 5-2. Seattle 6-1. So there you go. There's the top teams. The only good race we got a good race going is the South Division and the AFC South Division with Tennessee and Indianapolis. So that's a good race. So there you go, halfway point. There's your division leaders. How long we'll be up there, who knows? Let's go with my picks for the week. Let's see if I can do better than I did last week. Last week sucked. Maybe I'll do better. I don't know. If I do better, if I do better, I'll be happy. First game, Green Bay, San Francisco. I'm picking the Packers over the Niners. I think the Niners are just too beat up right now. Second game, Falcons versus Denver. This is at Atlanta. I'll take Atlanta over Denver at home. Seattle versus the Bills. Some people are picking Seattle to win this game. Seattle hasn't been really a great road game. I mean, that was proven at Arizona when they went to Arizona. Now they travel to Buffalo, and Buffalo's really tough at home. And that weather in Buffalo around November and December, it's not pretty. I'm going with Buffalo. Tennessee and the Bears. I hate to say, Bear fans, I am really so sorry I'm going to do this. I have to pick Tennessee. Tennessee at home is just, they're a different animal. And Chicago, they just haven't found any consistency yet. So I'm picking the Tennessee over my Bears. Yes, I'm sad about it too. Here's a toss-me-up game: Minnesota and Detroit Lions. I'm going to pick Minnesota for some unknown reason. The Ravens and Colts. There's the game of the week right here. The two division, the Ravens and Colts. I don't see it is this the game of the week, but it might be. I don't know. But I'd take the Colts over the Ravens. I think the Colts at home, they're really good. Here's a no-brainer. Kansas City at Carolina, or Carolina at Kansas City. Excuse me. I'm going to pick Kansas City over Carolina. Carolina's good, but Kansas City at home, different team, a lot better team at home. Washington and New York. Here, take a coin and flip it and see who wins that game. It landed heads, and I'm picking Washington. Houston at Jacksonville. Oh, geez, I don't know. Jacksonville is, they're having their troubles down there, quarterback issues and everything. Houston, they can't find their, they can't find their way home at all. But I think Houston's a little bit better than Jacksonville. I'm going to pick Houston over Jacksonville. I know, right? It's kind of a toss-me-up game too. Arizona Cardinals against Miami Dolphins. This is at Arizona. I'm picking the Cardinals over Miami, even though Miami had a pretty good win against the Los Angeles Rams, but they were at home. Now they traveled to Arizona to play the Cardinals. The Cardinals at home, they're pretty good. This is the game of the week right here. This is going to be absolutely the game of the week right here. And this is for the division. These are two number one and number two teams in the NFC South. The Saints and Bucks. Yeah, Brady just got out of New York by the skin of their teeth. So here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna pick Tampa Bay over the Saints because Tampa's at home and Tampa's a little bit better at home, and I think they're gonna be working on some defensive stuff. As long as that defense can hold the new Saints down, I think they got a shot. And I think Tampa Bay's got the defense to do it. And I'm picking Tampa Bay. I know. Other game, Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Pick one. Flip a coin. I'll go like this. I checked the Raiders. I did that actually, and it chose the Raiders. So I picked the Raiders over the Chargers, even though the Chargers are improving, but I think the Raiders are just a little bit better. Monday night's game. Oh, dear God. And this is just, you can probably fall asleep this game. If you need a nap, this is the game to nap to. The Patriots and Jets. Let's see, how are the Jets doing this year? The Jets even won a game yet? No, they haven't. Oh, my bad. They haven't. New England, well, they haven't looked that great either. So, but they're probably still better than the Jets, and I'm going to pick New England over the Jets on Monday night. If anybody watches that game, I don't think any New York Jet fans will be watching it. If they do, well, sorry, Jet fans. I thought you were going to have a football team this year. I thought you guys would be a little bit better than you were last year, but you're right now at rock bottom, baby. You're at the bottom. You can't do any worse. New England, I'm still laughing at you. My dogs are barking if you hear them in the background. So, after all that said and done, and yeah, it was a little long, sorry about that. But after that, hey, leave a comment. If you got some picks, Put them in the comments section. That'd be nice to hear from you guys. If not, that's okay. But if you want to pick against me, go for it. Leave your picks in the comment section, like I said. Also, hit that subscribe button. That'd be nice. I'd like to see some NFL fans subscribe. I'm no professional analyst. I'm just a normal guy. And if you also want to leave me another message, you can do it this way. Go to drugfarmer67@gmail.com, and I will try to answer your questions to my ability. Until then, everyone have a wonderful week, and happy football. We'll see you then. We'll see you next week, everyone. So long. Bye-bye, and